10 seconds, 5 seconds. Right from the beginning, the underlying objective of various health insurance schemes launched by Government of India from time to time has been the universal or near universal coverage of health care of the population, mainly marginalized people of the community. Many developing countries have taken it as one of the most challenging goals of their health care system reforms, with an effort to provide low-cost insurance scheme to the rural residents and vulnerable sections. The public sector insurance companies were invited by Government of India to introduce the Universal Health Insurance Scheme in the regime of National Democratic Alliance government in the year 2003. The Government of India launched the Universal Health Insurance Scheme in 2003, and it was a standard Mediclaim product with a cover of rupees 30,000 for a family or rupees 15,000 for an episode of illness. The premium of the scheme was rupees 365 per year per individual, rupees 548 for a family of 5 or rupees 730 for a family of 7. The task of marketing the scheme was given to public sector insurance companies, and the scheme was targeted at the BPL section of society. But the scheme could not achieve the expected pace of progress, and the scheme was modified by UPA government during 2004. The subsidy on premium under the scheme was increased. As per the revised rates, premium by an individual was rupees 165, premium for a family of 5 members rupees 248, and for a family of 7 it was rupees 330 per annum. But still the scheme could not become popular because of various restrictive features. The Rashtriya Swasthya Bima Yojna is a new targeted health insurance scheme for below the poverty line households employed in the unorganized sector. The scheme was launched on 1st April 2008 by the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India, in the 3 states of Haryana, Rajasthan and New Delhi on pilot basis. The scheme aims to improve access to BPL families to quality medical care for treatment of diseases involving hospitalization and surgery through an identified network of public and private health care providers through a biometric smart card with all India validity. The scheme tends to provide coverage for meeting expenses of hospitalization and surgical procedures of enrollees up to rupees 30,000 per family per year in any of the network hospitals. Pre-existing conditions or diseases are covered from day 1 and there is no age limit. Coverage under the scheme would be provided for BPL workers and their families comprising the household head, spouse and up to 3 dependents. The beneficiary pays rupees 30 per annum as registration or renewal fee. The contribution of the central government is 25% of the estimated annual premium of rupees 750, subject to a maximum of rupees 565 per family per annum, and by respective state governments is 25% of the annual premium as well as any additional premium. The administrative and other related cost of administering the scheme would be borne by the respective state governments. The RSBY scheme is not the first attempt to provide health insurance at low income workers by the government in India. The RSBY scheme, however, differs from various earlier schemes. RSBY provides the participating BPL household with freedom of choice between public and private hospitals and makes him a potential client worth attracting on account of the significant revenues that hospitals stand to earn through the scheme. The scheme has been designed as a business model for a social sector scheme with incentives built for each stakeholder. This business model design is conducive both in terms of expansion of the scheme as well as for its long run sustainability. For the first time, IT applications are being used for social sector scheme on such a large scale. Every beneficiary family is issued a biometric enabled smart card containing their fingerprints and photographs. All the hospitals empaneled under RSBY are IT enabled and connected to the server at the district level. This will ensure a smooth data flow regarding service utilization periodically. Besides use of biometric enabled smart card and a key management system makes this scheme safe and foolproof. The key management system of RSBY ensures that the card reaches the correct beneficiary and there remains accountability in terms of issuance of the smart card and its usage. The biometric enabled smart card ensures that only the real beneficiary can use the smart card. The key feature of RSBY is that a beneficiary who has been enrolled in a particular district will be able to use his or her smart card in any RSBY empaneled hospital across India. This makes the scheme truly unique and beneficial to the poor families that migrate from one place to the other. Cards can also be split for migrant workers to carry a share of the coverage with them separately.